Hey, it's Mike from Growtopia. Another fun thing. At the end of the season mashup, I have some fake birds of paradise lobster claw plants that are sprouting, that are doing great in here. I got my peanuts. I got to go through and harvest all my peanuts and start another batch. Thing is I need these planters, and well, I don't know if you guys can see this quite yet, but it is, well, welcome to the jungle. So now that we're outside, we got two of our pails. We're gonna need the rest of those. We're gonna take those plants and actually put them into different planters so that they can grow. And we got these planters that are right here. We're gonna clean up those planters. We're gonna transplant the plants into those planters. And yeah. We got stuff like citronella that's in here that's growing in a planter. That citronella I'm going to leave in there this winter and see if it actually comes back. As we head over to Growtopia, over to the orchard, you can see my squash. So that looks like it's about ready to be taken off the vine. And as we go into here, we see what else is growing on inside of here. Now you can see stuff is starting to wind down just a little bit, but these citronellas are huge. And they need to go into a planter by themselves. We still have, in 40-degree temperatures, we still have tomatoes that are growing. See if I could get one off. We still have nice, beautiful, off the vine. Woo! That fucking thing is cold. But I wouldn't say that it's frozen on the inside, but I was able to taste a little frost. So if you're wondering if it's getting super cold late at night, just go out to your garden. And if you have a garden that's successful as mine, you can go and pick a tomato, take a bite of it, and see what it tastes like. If it's just watery and crunchy, it's good. But if it almost has like a little frost to it, like that one does too, then you're about to be close to your first frost. But I am still getting uber amounts of tomatoes in October in 40-degree weather. It is not causing any issues whatsoever. Big tomatoes. All these tomatoes, these citronellas are doing great. I'm not grabbing all these citronellas in, but I'm going to try my best. Like right here. Let's see what this guy is. San Monzino. So remember when I was trying to remember what the long paired tomatoes were? Well, they are San Monzinos. And we got to the end, and this is where you're going to see my black semen. Is it the black semen? No, that's the rainbow beefsteak, sorry. This is the rainbow beefsteak where it's like a couple different colors. The black semen runs through here as well. And the black semen is this one that I'm holding on to. So yeah, so these two are black semen. And this is the rainbow beefsteak back here. We could see that the rainbow beefsteak has multiple colors, very similar. The black semen has a very similar look to the green zebra, but the green zebra has a zebra pattern. That one you can see how that is right there. Now here's something interesting too as I navigate my plants. So here's my carrots that are growing, okay, and you can see how unfortunately my cabbages met some unfortunate bugs that are just sitting there eating the shit of them. But this was the red cabbage that I harvested, and I cut it. I didn't pull it out of the ground, and this is what it's doing. Pretty cool, right? We got cabbage Copenhagen, got cabbage machete, we got broccoli romacessa. That's all these little seeds that you're seeing here that are growing up on their own. So I just threw the seeds down, and I'm just letting nature take its course. The worst thing to do is when you're gardening like this, and you have such a massive growing plantation section that I have, which is inside of an old swimming pool. It's like, I think it's like, if I don't remember right, it's like 100 feet by, I think, 30 or 20 feet. It's a big area. it's a lot for one person, and it's a lot to try to feed 2 people. Where I could feed my town, or my neighborhood, actually I could feed my neighborhood more than I could feed, you know, whatever. You know what I'm trying not to say. Even my basil looks good. My basil's gonna have to come in shortly. My large leaf Italian basil. Looks like the squashes really didn't do anything other than just that one white scallop squash. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, we got another cabbage back here as well, amongst everything. And then over here we got our asparagus. That's what this is right here, is our asparagus. And it takes a couple years for them to really start growing enough of it where it's edible. So that's going to be in there for a while before anything edible really kind of comes into play and comes out of it. So what is my plan of attack right now, after I take you guys on a little tour, is getting the plants out of the ground. Now, how am I getting them out of the ground? Well, the good thing is that they're in planters. The bad thing is that they're in the ground. Now, my lemon and my lime, I think, are probably good in the planters that they're in, and the banana is going to have to get swapped out. So now I have a visual game plan looking at my plants on what has to come out and what's going to stay in. Now, like I said, we got these 3 planters right here. Those 3 planters, I'm going to put the fake birds of paradise in. I'm going to clean out those pots, and then we're going to put those in. Over at my working station here, I have, like I said, the soil that I like using. That's here, my organic soil. With my peat bags of stuff that I was trying to grow stuff in that didn't take off this year. So I'm going to reuse those. I got also soil here I'm going to reuse as well. And before I forget, one more thing is I got to go to my compost pile. Now, my compost is in drums and buckets. So what I do is I put a lot of the overflow into the buckets. So these are my drums, and I can take the material out of my drums, or what I can do is I can go to one of my buckets that's all ready to go. Let's see this one here, this is all leaf matter. So that's leaf and grass matter that's breaking down slowly. Let's see what's in this one. Same thing. I think there's more of the compost on the bottom. So I might have to dig out of the barrels, because those guys were the overflow of the grass and stuff before I started dumping it on the yard as silage. So now we go to the drum, and you could see that it's, I don't know if you could see the heat, but I can feel the heat coming off, and it's a little above 60 in that one, and this thing keeps coming back, and it's about 60 at this one as well. So even though it's like 45 degrees right now, it's 60 in those things. They could be warmer, but that's because they're slowing down on their decomposing. But anyway, guys, I'm going to start doing all that inside the greenhouse, moving all this stuff, cleaning out the buckets, taking the fake birds of paradise, putting them into new containers, cleaning it up, filling up the containers. And once I start transplanting and moving some other plants around, because I want to first get to these guys done first, so I can get the buckets, the containers, so I know how much, you know, stuff I'm working with, and we'll pick up the video from there. This is Mike over here at Growtopia. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Get out there and grow something, and be crazy like me. Come on, it's Birdtober. Let's get growing.